Okay, so let me to explain you why I designed two tarot decks, not just one. Why am I using two tarot decks? Why? Hi, I'm Martina. Welcome to my channel. In this short video, hopefully short, I'm going to quickly explain the system I designed. The system that was designed not to tell you, oh, you're gonna meet nice, handsome guy on next Thursday, or you're gonna meet the love of your life when you will drive here and there. She will be cute and she will have like Aquarius placements or something like that. No, tarot is a system, okay? Is a system which I used and implemented with symbolism, with archetypes, with energy patterns to actually help people to identify patterns, okay? Why two decks? Okay, so most tarot readers, they can read upside down cards. For me, when I tap to patterns, I like to be precise, okay? I'm not saying this sort of reading is bad, it wasn't my case. And I tend to invent new things in order to improve my work with clients, okay? So, one deck is purely for good energies, for good archetypes, good patterns, okay? This is your light. This is how to solve problems. This is the energy that wants to come into your life, but you're blocking this with patterns from your past, patterns inherited by your ancestors, patterns that you have developed because of your experiences, okay? So we have like the Eight of Cups, which is the runner, typical leaving people behind, okay? So why? Because you can't unsee. When you work with subconscious mind, you can gaslight yourself. Yes, you can. You can ignore your intuition. You can ignore your inner voice. That's why writing things down is really like good idea when you try to solve problem. But when you think about problem, you can gaslight yourself. You can overthink. You can come up with stuff that are not even real. Okay. So when I use tarot decks and I show a card to a customer, for example, this, the Two of Cups. So this is your tendency, okay, to walking away. Or in the past, you've been abandoned, okay? So you're that woman here, crying, left behind, okay? Or your pattern of doing things recklessly in your life. While in contrast, we can say there is a new, fresh energy coming into your way, okay? How you block it? What do you do? Okay? So that's why two decks. And I added two cards because so numbers, they are also significant. So normal tarot deck has 78 cards, mine are round up to 80. And I added two cards, one for divine masculine and one for divine feminine, both in line with shadow, because we all have shadow side. So this is like people, they tend to avoid shadow work. Like, shadow work, it's like I don't want to. Well, if you will avoid your shadow work, then you will not unlock what is called light, okay? You will block it. And sometimes those shadows, okay, so when we have a reading and I have two the same cards from two decks, so your shadow is your biggest power. In this case, we have the High Priestess, okay? So this is your hidden knowledge, the subconscious, moon energy, so what is hidden, okay? That's why I designed two tarot decks, because I couldn't find tools for my work, so I've made it. This is third edition. The fourth edition is going to be on sale. It's not ready yet. It has to be completed in the way I want to be completed. So the way I'm working with my cards, so this is like, sometimes I start with shadow. So let me check what is blocking you. What blockages? The Three of Swords, which is known for heartbreak, okay? And then what kind of patterns, right? What kind of patterns could help you to overcome this blockage? And we have the Magician. Communication in this case. Healthy communication, right? Mercury energy. Then we work from the other side. we don't start with blockages. We start with your manifestations. Everyone is trying to manifest something. Like, I want to have a partner. I want this. I want that. Okay, so let's check what is coming in your way. Okay, so in your way, we have the 5 of Wands, a breakthrough. And we have the 2 of Swords. You're going to make a decision. Okay, let's try another one. 8 of Cups. Okay, 8 of Cups, that would mean you need to walk away from something. But what is blocking you? Okay, then I can identify patterns that are blocking you. In this case, we have the Divine Feminine that I called the Weaver, but I'm going to change that to the Divine Feminine. And we have the High Priestess, so you don't trust your intuition. See how it works? It works smoothly. It gives you two, let's say, two kind of informations, good energies and bad energies, and I read patterns, okay? So pattern recognition, this is my gift. And yes, I am also psychic. So the moments when I tell people without cards, they are just like, how do you know this is scary? Well, when I'm just showing them cards, they are like, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, because you can see it. You right now avoiding travel somewhere, okay? You can see it. And your subconscious mind will accept the information, plus cards are playful. I can give information in a way that engages mind. And this is the last part, I use them for manifestation. So 2 points. This is a quantum technique, 2 points. So I tap into negative aspect. So this is now, okay, 5 of Cups. So right now I can't let go of something. I'm trapped in my past experience, okay? What kind of energy I want to harness in or attract in order to get rid of that, because I don't want it. So the 3 of Cups. So this is energy of celebration. This is also energy of people coming into my life, okay? So maybe I'm feeling lonely right now, and which is quite interesting. And this is how my cards sometimes, they're just like, you can't make this up. So we have 3 little angels in the background, right? We have 3 people here. So sometimes I read those small patterns because they are even more obvious than meaning of the card itself. So if you want to book your reading with me, it is in the description box. And once the cards will be ready, for sure I will announce, and I will for sure explain how to use them and manifest and remove stuff and do shadow work in a way that is actually playful, not so serious.